Hey guys, David here, and I wanted to make a video while I'm still in this state. By state, I mean like I just got off the phone with a coaching client. It was an emergency coaching call, and you know, this client I've been working with for a little while now. So we've built out their funnel completely, right? They're actually selling a product and a service, not like a biz out thing, but we've built out their funnel completely, right? We've done everything that needs to be done except for the placing of the ads, except for the actual, buying of the media or whatever. And call today was about like placing the media, and this stuff kind of we've gone over, right? So this phone call was kind of redundant, right? And as I'm talking to him, I'm trying to figure out why we're on the phone, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I mean like we've already talked about this and all this other stuff, and really what it came down to at the heart of it was a little bit of fear, right? And we talk about fear, and I've made some videos about it and everything, and I just wanted to kind of go into a little bit of the psychology behind it. And this is a great example. When you're out there and you're certain, right? You have certainty in what it is that you're doing. Usually, there's no question. When I go to McDonald's and I order a cheeseburger, whatever it is, there's no question on whether I'm going to get what it is that I'm paying for, right? And what I'm paying for is a cheeseburger. So I'm going to get a cheeseburger. I give my money. I'm going to get a cheeseburger. What happens is sometimes, and I get it too, right? I'm not immune to this. Sometimes when we go out there and we're actually spending money and we're actually doing something, right? We're putting what it is that we're doing out on the line, whether we making a video, placing an ad, anything like that. There's no certainty, right? And for some people, especially new entrepreneurs, that can be uncomfortable. But what I can tell you without a doubt is everything that you've ever wanted is outside of your comfort zone. So if it's uncomfortable for you to go place an ad, go place the ad. You'll be a better person for it. And action cures fear, right? We talked about that too. So if action cures fear, once you place the ad, you're no longer scared of placing the ad. But the key to this thing, the first thing that you're actually going to go out there and go do, is do it without any preconceived notions, right? Because that's what hangs us up. That's what gets us really upset is when I say, hey, I'm going to go place this ad and I'm going to spend $1,000 or $500 or $20 or whatever it is, and then I'm trying to calculate how many sales I'm going to get or what the result is going to be. And if that result is not what I've built up my thinking or my admiration or whatever it is for, and I get a different result, usually I'm upset about that. I'm upset because I expected this and I got this, right? But that upsetness or being upset or whatever it is doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be you being upset or you being mad because you didn't get a different result or the result that you actually wanted. If the result is different, it doesn't mean you failed. It just means you got a different result. So a lot of the times when we're scared to do something, it's because we've built up in our head that when I do this, something is going to happen. And if that doesn't happen, then something negative inside of me is going to happen, right? That bad emotion or bad feeling or whatever it is. And I just want to tell you guys that that's not real. It's not real. As an entrepreneur, you need to be going out there and you need to be placing ads and doing all this stuff that maybe is a little bit uncomfortable for you. You need to put yourself out there by making videos and stuff like that. But as we go out and we do those things, it doesn't necessarily mean that what it is that we're doing, if it has a different result than what we thought the result should be, that we messed up or that it was wrong or that we failed or that something happened. It just was a different result. So this whole coaching call, right, this whole conversation was just reassuring him that what he was doing was a good idea. And that's what some of coaching is. Some of coaching is just reassuring people that what they're doing is the right thing that they should be doing, right? Like we want to make sure social proof and we want to make sure that this is the right thing, right? So when you guys are out there and you're on the edge and you're trying to figure things out and you're not sure exactly how something is going to work out or if something is going to work out like you want it to, you need to go out there and do it anyway. You need to do it anyway, right? And I'm not talking about blowing money or doing anything crazy or anything like that, but you need to do the thing that makes you scared so that you're not scared anymore, or you're not nervous anymore, you're not fearful of what it is that you were scared of. With business opportunity and make money type stuff, anyone can do it. Anyone can do exactly what I'm doing. You can make postcards, you can send postcards out, you can place ads in magazines, you can do the newspaper stuff, you can do the solo ad stuff, you can do the Facebook stuff, you can do all that stuff. The reason why I see that people fail or come into this business and fail versus the people who are actually successful are, one, they quit, right? So if you quit, you're out of the game, you can never win, right? So that's one thing, they quit. The second thing is they expect everything to happen immediately or instantaneously, and if something deviates from the instantaneous results, then they're so unsure. They're not sure about what it is. Now, if you knew that you need to place this ad and you go in there and you place a Facebook ad and it gets denied, now you're wondering, well, should I make another ad? Is what I'm doing wrong, right? You get a bad email from somebody who's like, negative about your business opportunity or negative about your business, or, a bad customer who leaves a bad review or says something bad about or nasty about what it is that you're doing. And you take that and you internalize that and you think there's something wrong with you. And there's not. People in general mean well. And that's my honest opinion. I think that people mean well. Sometimes people go through things that day or that week or that month or whatever, and they get upset and they lash out at you. That's the guy who's, goes to dinner and is mad at the waiter or waitress or whatever it is. You can't take that stuff personally. So whether someone is with you or not with you is irrelevant, right? You're going to find the people who you need to find in business. And if you're out there taking the action steps like you're supposed to be doing, like that you should be doing. Most people know that they should be placing ads, and most people know that they should be out there advertising. Most people know that they should be doing the things that they should be doing, right? They know the difference between right and wrong. They know the difference in business between things that they should be doing or things that they can call production, but it's just busy, or, there's that aspect to everyone's business. Everyone knows, right? We're all adults. But the thing is, sometimes we don't do those things because what happens if it doesn't work? And the biggest key that I see is that the people who just continuously go out there and, put their neck on the chopping block and put their money where their mouth is and do all of the necessary things as far as being uncomfortable, those people are successful. And anyone at any point in time can decide to be uncomfortable. At any point in time, if you've never had a YouTube channel, you can throw up a video with a YouTube. I'm making this video on my iPhone. Anyone can make a video on an iPhone, but some people are like, well, I have to know what to say. I have to have the words perfect. My words aren't perfect. I just messed up, and I mess up all the time, but it doesn't matter because I make the videos, right? I just do the thing that needs to be done, and how I feel about it isn't so important after it's done, right? If I make a video and I mess up a couple times and I upload it, well, I watch it and I'm like, oh man, I messed up a little bit, but the video's already out there. I've already done the task. I've done the thing that I needed to do. And I'm working towards getting the result that I want to get. It may not be perfect, right? And things that aren't perfect are still good, right? Good is good enough sometimes. There's optimization and there's tweaking and testing and all that stuff, and we need to be working towards that. But sometimes you just need to get off your ass and do something. I know, I hate to say it, but that's the truth. So don't be scared. Don't be worried. Don't be afraid. Don't be anything, because you can always go out there and fix it. Because the thing is, either things are going to be okay or they're not. And if they're not, then the business is the last thing you should be worried about, right? Something to think about, So he's going to go out there and he's going to place those ads and he's going to rock it and have amazing results or not amazing results, but we're going to get to the results that he wants to get to by tweaking and testing. But the most important thing that he can do, the most important thing that you can do is go out there and do the thing that needs to be done. So I hope that video helped you out, and we'll talk soon.